Hey. Just got myself some fucking royalty-free music for today's podcast. Because I'm tired of editing out the actually copywritten songs on the, supposedly royalty-free fucking shit. So let me get some better lighting up in here. Does that look better? Yeah. Okay. A little bit less washed out, as it were, by all my fucking whiteness here today. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Huh? How is it fucking going? Let me just get rid of this fucking stock ass music here. Nighty night to that fucking file. How y'all doing? Here we sit on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. I know I was late to my own fucking thing here. I had several people coming up to me, if you will, in the in my DMs and shit. Hey man, doing a podcast today? Hey man. Haven't heard from you. You doing a podcast today? Just calm down, okay? I'm here. Okay? I'm right here, buddy. What's up, brah? How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? My American sous chef has fucking charged dick first into the chat. Hello, good morning, good afternoon. It's morning somewhere. It's definitely morning in Australia. Where all the fucking cunts are burning down there, mate. Huh? You're a fucking mad cunt, American sous chef. Fucking Americans. Sticking their fucking noses and everything. Is that the worst Australian accent I've ever heard? Yeah. Do I care? Not really. Holy shit, 3 months, no drink or cigs today. Hallelujah. Motherfucker. Dude, good job. Can we get some fucking, we get some grats in the chat for my boy American Sous Chef. Grats. Gratata, maybe? Let's have that be a gratata in the chat. Good job, brother. Good fucking job. Drinking, God, oh man, I got a fucking eyelash in my coffee. What a great way to start the day. Huh? Get an eyelash in your coffee. How does that even happen? You have to be very skilled. With the, I don't know, with fucking throwing facial hair into your beverage. Okay. Okay. We gotta sit down and get warmed up here, guys. Okay. Sit down and get fucking warmed up to y'all motherfuckers. Yes. And Zulk rejoins the fucking crew. Good morning, sir. Good morning to you. Fortnite Mers 34, the only moderator in the channel. Hello. Good morning to you, sir. Man, drinking, dude. That's a tough one. That's a tough one to beat, man. I haven't had a drink in fuck. How long have I had how long has it been since I had a drink? It's been like 5.5 years for me. And I don't remember the last time I had a cigarette. And one thing I learned the hard way, it's much harder to quit drinking. Cigarettes are one of those things, just like, I mean, they're nice. I mean, I still, like, when my friends are around smoking, I just breathe it in. Breathe it in. If you're an Apex Legends fan, breathe it in. Yeah, man. Congrats on that. It's very tough to quit both of those things, drinking and smoking. I hope my shit sounds all right. You like my fucking thumbnail and shit? I was trying to find a picture of a kangaroo that was on fire. I searched kangaroo on fire, but there was not much there. There was a picture of a kangaroo that had gotten burned. I might show you all that later, but kind of brutal. Little Roo got his ass cooked, huh? Got his ass well done, boy. So, back at you for beating it as well. Yes. 49ers or Vikings? I don't really follow sports. So don't unsub for that. Some guys just aren't sports guys, you know. The fucking, what is it? I know some people who are really into the Niners. 1-9er, breaker, 1-9er, 4-9er, 6-9er, heyo. Yeah, I'm hearing Niners. I that's what I've heard. I've heard that Niners are a really good team this year, just from all the people that I listen to that talk about fucking sports. Welcome everybody that's coming into the chat. Welcome to my clickbait title and thumbnail. Just want to get folks in here talking about it. Get in here talking about fires and fire science, and in just a minute I'm still introing. I'm still addressing all my people. So good morning to you, sir. I believe Australia is 16 hours ahead in time from me, so I don't know math, but my time is 1:42 p.m. So you do the fucking math, okay, you cunts. Morning, it's night for me. Hey, it's morning somewhere, man. It's morning somewhere. We're all over the place here, people. No kangaroo on fire, absolutely appalling. I can't believe there are no pictures of kangaroos on fire. I know, man. I think there might be if you dig deep enough, but Google thinks that it knows what's good for us, Google thinks it's like the fucking king of the universe, so it's like, oh no, it's like Google's like our mom or something, It's like, oh no, you can't look at that. Sorry. Kind of like my videos. Me spends hours and hours making a video. YouTube. I'm gonna put this guy on 360p cell phone footage up in the search results. Hey. Me works my ass off for 3 years. YouTube fucking. Here's a picture. Here's a fucking video of a koala sucking on a fucking, sucking on its own dick. Come on now. Lone Wolf. The Australia fire is horror on top of horror. Is that your take, or is that what CNN told you to say? The Australian fire. We're covering the Australian fires today, and it is quoted to be. I'm quoting a person on the ground here, Tom. That Australian fire is horror on top of horror. I'd much rather see horror on top of horror. Back to you, Tom. Back in the studio. Horror. Koalas are getting barbecued on a daily basis. Sounds fucking delicious. Give me some Tabasco and a fucking pound of mayonnaise, and we'll be getting going on that motherfucker. I mean, I don't know how. Let's see. How well? I'm sure people eat koala, right? How good is koala? Let's look up some koala recipes. Koala recipe. Koala bear. Okay, let me change my thing here. Let's get into some koala recipes, since all you Australians are gonna be having a lot of cooked koalas out there in that world. So let's look it up here. Koala bear, cocoa powder, no, it's actually, ugh. You fucking beta fucking cunts. I want an actual here we go. I want an actual koala recipe. Eating koala for dinner isn't as bad as it sounds. Cafe Mom. This lady got fucking destroyed for this. No doubt. No doubt. I just got back from Texas, where no one bats an eye at eating meat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, well, am I in Texas? No, I'm in Oregon, and I eat meat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, what the... Texas, I mean, obviously I'm surrounded by a lot of fucking vegan cunts out here, but there's a lot of meat eaters here where I'm at, boys, okay? Don't get it twisted, boy. Don't get it twisted. Well, this might be a shock to the system of my California foodie friends back home. I was basically raised on cow. Needless to say, I'll be on a meat detox once. Shut the fuck up. Meat detox, you fucking dumb cunt. Get out of here. Okay, so she ate koala and it was good. Okay, moving on. Get the fuck out. Democrats say it's global warming that caused the Australian fires. The Australian arrests 22 arsonists simultaneously. Exactly. Braised koala gets travelers stewing. Holding animals advertises koalas for purchase. I actually want to look up a koala recipe though. These are just like little kid food things. Anyway, so people eat koala. Okay, I think that I think we can confirm that people eat koala. I'm gonna guess we're gonna go with maybe like I'm gonna guess like a low and slow kind of thing, because I don't know how gamey koalas are, but they seem to me like they would be pretty gamey. But it seems like they don't move around too much, so maybe they got some fat on them. Maybe I shouldn't hate on the koala meat too early. Maybe koala meat's good. Like maybe you can do like a koala steak, huh? Making fun of the burning animals in that fire is beyond depravity. Okay, this is a comedy podcast, and you fell prey to my clickbait title. So, fuck out of here, huh? Get the fuck out of here. I don't give a shit. Let's see. Let's get caught up. Okay, boomer. Enzel comes in. Let's get caught up in the chat here. American sous chef koalas are getting barbied. Enzel, try Yahoo. They're like a laid-back stepdad. Okay. Yeah, Trump started the fire. You know what I learned the other day? Yeah, I learned this yesterday. Okay, so Trump drinks water, right? You know who else drank water? Hitler. Bruh. Hitler drank water. That means that Trump is literally Hitler. Man, this is crazy. This is big news. I don't know why this isn't making national headlines. Donald Trump drinks water. So did Hitler. There's actual photos of Hitler drinking water. Okay, this should be in national news, but nobody's covering it. Okay? Yeah, your dog drinks water too. You know what that means? Your dog's a fucking Nazi, bro. Yeah, I know. I know, man. It's tough. It's a tough thing to get your head around. But if you drink water, Hitler drank water too. So that means that you're a fucking Nazi, bro. What? Like, oh, Jesus. Oh, man, this is really like, it's tough news. I know, that's heavy, yeah. It's tough news, man. It's tough news to think about. Okay, well, if you want fucking depravity, boomer, there was actually a photo surfacing. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. I don't know if it's actually real, but here we are. Here's the little guy. Here's the little guy. Jesus. It's a little bit too done for my taste, folks. A little bit overdone for my taste. Damn, man. That little guy got cooked, bruh. Viral photo of baby kangaroo breaks hearts across the internet. You know what? Fuck kangaroos. You know that you heard that old meme. Fucking kangaroos. Here's the Earth. So here's the Earth, round. So yeah. Brutal. This is where I was trying to find like all the different horrifying photos show deadly bushfires. There's an innuendo in there somewhere. I'll make a fire in your bush. Fucking. Come on now. I'll make a fire in your. Okay, that's enough. Jesus Christ. I'm such a fucking child. Okay, moving on. Folks, ladies and fucking cunts. Ladies and gentle cunts. So yeah. Tough day, tough times for the Aussies. But you know what? Waiter, take it back. He's overcooked. Where's Gordon, man? Where's Gordon in that photo, man? The kangaroo! The kangaroo is fucking over. It's burnt! It's burnt! Get out! Get out, you fucking donkey! Fucking. Who taught you how to cook kangaroo, you fucking idiot? Starts turning into a Scottish man. Yeah, you fucking bloody idiot! What are you running on? You get your fucking bloody out of here! Where's the kangaroo sauce? Where's the kangaroo sauce? Oh, god damn it, dude. Ears are standing up. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, we're learning a lot today. We're learning that koalas, for one, we're learning that koalas are delicious. We're learning that kangaroos are surprisingly easy to burn. And we're finding that another sauce is missing. We're missing the kangaroo sauce. Kangaroo sauce not located. 404 error. Barbecue Rue and Foster's. Mate. I used to drink a lot of Foster's because I thought I was being cool. Because I thought it was like being Australian, you know? Because I like Australians. I think they're fucking awesome. Gotta go. Be back in 10 minutes. Just leave it open. Leave the stream open. If you can. Unless you want to DVR it back, but anyway. It turns out that Australians. Hopefully, I'm not clipping my audio here. It's going into the red a little bit. It turns out that Australians don't drink Foster's. It's like they barely sell it there. It's sold as like an Australian fucking beer. But like Australians don't drink it. They like a lot of Australians hate it, you know? And they hate that that's a part of their fucking stereotype, you know? Hey, Mike, grab the Foster's. Grab a fucking... Hey, buddy. Grab a Foster's. Throw it a fucking drop bear. Drops out of the fucking... Yeah, man, like... There's, I don't know if you've ever been to an Outback Steakhouse. They do the fucking, their ads are so cringe, like insane cringe ads. You're like, yeah, mate, come down to the fucking Outback Steakhouse. They'll make you a fucking bloomin' onion, mate. Like, what the fuck is a bloomin' onion? Like, that's what Australians say when you tell them, when you ask them. It's like, what the fuck is a bloomin' onion, dude? Like, are you on fucking drugs, you fucking American cunt? You mad cunt. The thing about being a mad cunt though is like, mad cunt is like a, it's like a compliment. It's like, hey man, you're kind of like a good shit, you know. Yeah, as you can see, I know about Australia. I actually invented Australia. Australia, great people, great guys and girls. Yes, Trump did. Trump did it. Trump started the fire. This just in, breaking news: Donald Trump has tippy-toed into the Australian outback and lit the fire during the middle of the night. He actually had a nightcap on and white pajamas with pink little hearts on it, and he actually like tiptoed his way into the Australian outback. And oh, you know what? He had one of those old school candles. You know, one of those when you're walking through a house, you fucking can't see where you're going, and then you have a candle in your face, so you really can't see where you're going. I don't know who the fuck invented that. If whoever did, I hope they're fucking laying face down in their grave. Fucking hope so the devil could fuck him in the ass. Who are those fucking people? Who thought it was a good idea to put a fucking candle on like a fucking plate with a handle on it? Like it's a fucking mug for your candle. And you walk into the, you walk in the dark. And like, I don't know if you've ever walked in the dark. Like I've walked in the darkness, like when it's like a new moon and you're out like hunting and you're out after dark, regular guy shit, when you have a light in front of you pointing at you, you can't see shit. You might as well let your eyes adjust, right? Anyway, I went off on a whole fucking thing there. We went off on a little tangent back there. Let's circle around back to the fucking task at hand. Anyway, he was walking around for some reason. Maybe he was going out to the outhouse taking a shit. And his little candle thing fell down into some brush. This is a definitive true story. We have the court case documents to prove this stuff. Donald Trump actually tripped on a koala, and the fucking candle fell into the brush, and here we are. It's just tragedy. It's a tragedy, it really is. I've had, let's see, coming back to eating kangaroos, I have had kangaroo jerky, and it was pretty good. But who knows if it was actually kangaroo jerky? It could have been fucking. Yeah, that's a kind of a popular thing over here. I don't know about where you guys are from over there in the UK. A lot of you guys are, but here in the US, it's popular to make jerky out of every single fucking kind of animal. So, yeah, I think it's kind of weird, to be honest. I'd rather just have like a kangaroo steak. They could make a jerky, mark up the price by 400%, and then call it whatever the fuck they want. I've had alligator jerky. I've had kangaroo jerky. Not used to saying the word kangaroo because it's a fucking weird word. And Australians are weird people. I've had, what is it? Fucking some other kind of fucking jerky at these jerky stands, and I'm like, all right, well, okay, this kind of, okay, all right, this kind of tastes like any other kind of jerky, so, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about kangaroos, man. What did the chat just fucking shut down on me here? What's going on, boys? Anyway, I don't know why I keep fucking playing with my hair. It's just it's kind of nuts today. Sizzle chest. Listen here, jerky. Listen here, jerky. Hey, don't come down to the place and fuck around with my boys, okay? Huh? Don't fuck around. Where is the kangaroo sauce, people? That's what we want to know. Let's check out some updates. Wait, hold up. Oh, we already have this up. Okay. Let's turn back to the. Hold up. I want to make sure that I'm not closing out my fucking stream. Not that would matter too much, but close that tab. Fucking how to use the internet. How to use Google, a tutorial. Okay. New South Wales bushfires. Let's bring it in a little, boys. Let's bring it in so y'all motherfuckers can read. I mean, I know you guys can't read really, but okay, let's see what reputable news source we can pull from today. We have NPR, we have CBS News, we have The Guardian. So a bunch of fucking dumb cunts, basically. Let's move this motherfucker over here. What was he saying? American Stew Show. Democrats say it's global warming caused Australian fires. Australians arrest 22 arsonists simultaneously. Yeah, we'll get into that in a second. More for Australia fires. Australia fires under control. So that kind of negates the name of my entire fucking thing. So I'm going to block that out. So with the catastrophe brings some sanity to climate politics. Okay, Vox, very reputable news source. Bunch of liars they are, really. Australia's fires have killed over 1 billion animals. Here's how to help. You don't. There's not a whole lot you can do for animals that have already died. Okay, hope they were delicious. Does controlled burning really work? Yes. BBC News. Let's click on something. I really don't want to click on Vox. I'll click on NPR before I click on Vox. Vox is a heaping pile of dog shit. NPR is not much better, but whatever. There's a nice little picture for you. Australians apparently have purple lights on their trucks, so it's just like a traveling rave. So this is from NPR.org. We have Jason Balbian as the author of this particular fucking thing. Whoa, who are you? Man titties, bro. Fucking hit the gym, dude. Lay off the fucking light or whatever. Lay off the beer, okay? NPR. Do I have to read it as an NPR, dude? Before Britain started sending to the continent in the 1700s, Aboriginal Australians used fire to manage brushlands and forests across the continent. Noel Butler, who's known even to the fire crews at the end of his road as Uncle Noel. What a fucking gay name. Noel, okay, and his wife Trish used to run Narroganya Aboriginal culture and education camp deep in the forest in the state of New South Wales. But last week, Inferno slept through their canyon. That's what's left of our house, Butler says, pointing at a pile of charred timbers, ash, and twisted sheet metal. That was a 2-story A-frame house which I built. Well, you obviously didn't build it well enough, did you? All right. The Inferno torched his house, the camp, his workshop, and the surrounding woods for miles. The ground is covered in powdery ash. Every tree trunk is charred black, and some of them still smolder. Not a single thing is left. It's absolutely, completely destroyed, mate. All right. Guess the Aussies don't have hungry families anymore with 1 billion killed. Yeah, man. Like, go carnivore for a while. Maybe the crops are burnt up, but hey, man, you got plenty of well-done meat laying around. Might as well fucking grab the seasoning, salt, and chow down. So, okay, let's talk about this for a second. This guy's name is Noel. He has a wife surprisingly speaking. And he has tits. Like a man, supposedly, named Noel, that has big old titties. Okay? There's something wrong here. Something's going on. There's something the media is not telling us about Noel Butler. Anyway, Butler's been burying kangaroos and wallabies. He's burying them? What the fuck? That were killed in the blaze. But he has seen one large gray kangaroo, still alive, with the tracks of some wallabies. A few birds have returned, but there's no food for them, so Butler is putting out hay for the kangaroos and chicken feed for the wallabies. Okay, why? Why are you doing that? Okay, so the animals have already been through enough. Now you're gonna make them useless by fucking feeding them. Okay, good job, buddy. Way to contribute there, my friend. LMAO has charged Dick First into the chat. Hey man, how you doing? Can't stay for long, but just wanted to drop by. He just wants to drop by and fucking helicopter his D for a little while in the chat. I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. We're sitting here, American Sous Chef and I, Fortnite Mers, even Enzelk. We are sitting here making fun of all the dead animals in Australia, pissing off some vegans. So, you know, normal day, right? Pissing people off on the internet equals profit. So, he says wallabies are like long-legged goats. They'll eat anything. Wait, wallabies have long legs? What the fuck is that sentence, dude? Wallabies are like long-legged goats. They'll eat anything. What? What? I thought wallabies were little things. Okay, let's look up a picture of a fucking wallaby. Wallaby picture. Oh, a wallaby is like a kangaroo. Yeah. A wallaby is the emu of kangaroos. Alright? Thick boy, bro. Whoa. Check out this thick boy. Yay. Check out that thick boy. That wallaby eats good, boy. He's like a fucking... They're like a mouse, but a kangaroo, like a kangaroo mouse. A mouse-roo. Yeah, mate, it's a wallaby. So, he's a fucking half roo, half cat, half wallaby. Right? Half roo, half cat equals wallaby. Okay. So a fucking... It can still punch you, but it's even more pissed off than a kangaroo. Awesome. Great. He looks pissed, man. Look at those eyes. Like, he looks mad. He's like, hey, mate. My fucking forest is burning. My girlfriend is over there burning, mate. I'm gonna go... Even though she's dead, I'm gonna fuck her in the ass one more time, mate, before she's no more. One more time, mate. I'm gonna beat her up. I'm gonna beat that pussy up, mate. Okay. So, anyway, now that we learned what a fucking wallaby is, you fucking idiot. Fortnite Murs, I'd be pissed too if I looked like that. Hey, who's to say you don't already look like that, bro? I don't even know what you look like. And you're a moderator. Maybe that says something about me. Butler and his wife once used this place to hold camps and workshops on Aboriginal culture. They had a program for troubled Indigenous youth. School groups would come to learn about Native art, history, and food. Fire was a key they would teach about. A key issue they would teach about. So, okay. You are back. Enzilka's back, boy. Hello, sir. WB, was it, does that mean whoa, bro? Whoa, bro. Anyway. Native people called them cool burns. It's not native people that call them cool burns, you fucking douche. People have been saying that for a long... Okay. Now that we have some people in... Welcome back, sir. Now that we have some people in, let's talk a little bit about fire, okay? Let's talk a little bit about fire. Okay, I've had some training on fire science. Okay, I've had a little bit of training. I was a volunteer firefighter. Granted, not that great of one, but in my teens. So I went through some training on fire science, fire safety, all that kind of shit. Okay. This has been proven time and time again. Okay, and this is a phenomenon only in the past 100 years or so. Enzo had to go rub one out because he thinks you're hot. Well, you know, I mean, can you really blame a fella? Like, hi. Hi, how are ya? I'm a Jeffree Star fan. I'll admit it. Hi, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, it's too good of an impression. Shut the fuck up. It's the hair, yeah. You're right, it is the hair. It's also the wristband. Anyway. So, these giant fucking fires are happening, right? These giant fucking fires are happening. And there's a lot of people out there, like we've talked about before, that say, you know, they have a voice on the internet. You know, they have their cause. Keep it down. They have their little cause that they're fighting for on the internet while they're sitting in their fucking $2,500 apartment in downtown New York City where fires don't happen. Okay? Fucking brush fires don't fucking happen there. Okay? Tani Marie Rosalie, hello, madam. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. We're here discussing the fires in Australia and beyond. I feel so bad to what's happening and really can't do anything to help. I'm in Canada. Well, if you're in Canada, you have a general understanding of how fire might happen. I mean, I know it gets pretty cold, but I know you guys get your share of fires. This last summer up in Vancouver, Canada, there was a lot of fucking fires happening up there. There was a huge amount of fires. So again, continuing my point about fire, people will call them environmentalists. I don't know. Whatever. Oh shit. My stream is fucking up here. Let's close some windows here. Okay. Just making sure my shit's good here. Making sure my shit's working. Okay. People attribute it to climate change. You keep hearing it time and time again. You keep hearing people going, you know, oh, it's because of climate change caused by humans that, you know, we're seeing all these fires happening and blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to tell you right now, I know I might get some shit for this. Not from you guys, because you don't give a fuck anyway. But it's not caused by climate change. It has nothing to do with climate change, okay? I said it, okay? I believe climate change is real, so don't come at me, bro. I mean, come at me, bro, but don't fucking chop my head off. I don't believe climate change is as big of an issue as people are making it out to be. But these fires have nothing to do with climate change. It's fire suppression that is the problem. And I'm glad from the little bit that we've been looking up here. I'm emailing Greta right now. How dare you? How dare you? I'll get to yours in a second there, Tony. I'm just trying to make a point here in saying that it has nothing to do with climate change. It has all to do with fire suppression. And like they were talking about with the Australian native people, starting fires. Natives here on this continent did it as well, and they never had fucking giant fire problem. Granted, the population wasn't as huge as it is, So we have like so we have like basically sovereign individuality in this country. So we have our own land, and Australia is a Western country, so they fit into that mold. They have their own land that they consider sovereign. It is a human issue. Exactly, Tani. It has to do with humans, but if we go through and we're able to, for one, clear out areas as well as pre-burnout areas, doing cool burns, controlled burns. That's very they're very adamant about that where I'm from, down in Southern Oregon. People are doing them a lot down there. But the thing about the point I was trying to make with people having their own properties is they have their own properties. They fucking sit there on their property and they don't do anything to their fucking property. Okay? They don't take the time to make their properties fire safe. Okay? Clear out, brush, easily burnable fuels low on the ground. So if a fire comes through, that fire's going to make it all the way to the fucking canopies and take off, man. They had the same problem. Okay, that was the problem down in Paradise, California. If you guys remember the biggest fire in California history. Clear areas, towns before they are affected. Fire forest-wise, meaning around them before it hits the towns. Yes. Okay. So we're on the same page here. It is a human issue, okay? It's just people that being afraid of fire, okay? That's why I've always said, fuck Smokey the Bear, dude. Fuck Smokey the Bear. I've been saying this shit for years. And people are like, why? Why fuck Smokey the Bear? Because he's hot, okay? I tripped Smokey the Bear in first grade when they came to class, man. I fucking always hated that bastard. Always hated that big brown cunt. I just let Canada burn, just my personal opinion. You know what? Canada's part of America. Okay? So, go fuck yourself. No, just kidding. That's just your opinion, man. It's just your opinion. Some of the people in Canada, are hateable for sure. But there's a lot of hateable people here in the U.S. So trying to get a point across about it being too fragmented, okay. But people need to be taking more time to make their properties fire safe, their communities fire safe. You can't have someone doing it for you all the fucking time, right? You can't just rely on the government or whatever to do everything for you, okay? That's why we've had laws in place in certain communities, like in mountain communities where I'm from, okay? I'm from the mountains, all right? Back in 81, there was a fire that swept through a big chunk of my family's property. It was huge. Because some fucking kids were playing with matches. And it burnt up like the whole community, basically. Luckily, there wasn't very many houses there back then. But it burned a huge part of the forest. Right next to where my house is. Like literally right there. But this was back in 81, so it was before I was born. My uncle is a fucking badass, and he led the charge for fighting that fire. And that gave him the inspiration to start his own his own fire department in that particular valley where I'm from. So my uncle is the fire chief where we're from. So I've learned a lot about fire, learned a lot about fire science, trained or whatever. Not that I was like the best, but I've been out there. I've dug fire line. I've been out there doing it. I've pulled hose. Almost died on a house fire. So I know I have a little idea of what I'm talking about here. Okay, people. You could say I'm a fucking expert. Okay. I'm just saying right now. Once again, climate change has nothing to do with it. It's suppression. It's fire suppression. So what we need to be doing is taking the time. Grab your fucking chainsaws, boys. Okay? In the fall time, people are like getting lazy. They're trying to figure out what they're going to get their second cousin that they fucking hate for Christmas, Need to be focusing. Might be someone at the door. It's Donald Trump. He's at the door. Once again, he comes over to my house. Anyway, in the cool months, we need to be figuring out, like, sit at your fucking house, okay? Look around. If you own a house, or if your parents even own a house in anywhere near woods, whatever. Is my property fire safe? Look it up, dude. Okay? Is there brush? Is there dry fuel on the ground? Is there big, tall, standing brush? Is there low-hanging branches from the trees? We need to be figuring this shit out, okay? Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, now that I have like a real job, I haven't until recently. I hadn't had a real job in like 8 years because I was doing my own thing. I'm an entrepreneur, you might say. Do you water your lawn with gasoline? I just wish that I could choose where my taxes go. You guys are going off in the chat, bro. Chat, you guys are going crazy. Australia is surrounded by... Let me get caught up here. Australia is surrounded by water, so I recommend that we place a bunch of weight in the middle of Australia. It dips in the water and all the fire... Dude. ALMAO, back again with the genius. The genius, man. Holy shit. Yeah, President Blank Review says genius move. It's a similar situation to what we had in the Iran war thing. Like I was saying, dip a bunch of rocks into the Caspian Sea. No, this time we weight down Australia because it's floating. Everyone knows this. And you lower Australia into the water, and yeah, we're good. We're good, right? And that might actually like help braise some of the cooked meat that's in there. What are we talking about now, folks? Tawny, I hope that I'm saying that right. Tawny Marie Rosalie. That's a great name, by the way. Great name. Beautiful name. Terrific name. Tawny. Great lady. Great lady. Yeah, right. We are very close to the border here in New Brunswick. There is hate wherever you go. That is a very bold statement to say. Not only you're talking about Canada as one, but for speaking about all the people as well. Anyway, okay. Not sure exactly what you're talking about there. But I get you. You've pulled hose. Yes, I've pulled hose. I pull them hose all day, boy. Fire hose, man. Try pulling on one with it full of water. Huh? I bet half of you can't fucking do it. Oh, Canada, our home, the native land, true, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Lol, what happened to you in Canada? Not the main subject. Yeah, we're going off in the chat, boys. That's good. It's good. Y'all are fucking... This lady says she's from Canada once, and you guys are talking about murdering Canadians, okay? Let's just calm down for a second, folks. Either way, it's flammable. I mean, that's what happened to Atlantis. Yeah. Make a tsunami. That'll put it out. Semi-genius move. You just gave me a semi. And you know, people are like, people are talking about these Australian fires like they're like the entire continent. No, it's a pretty tiny part of the country. Not that it's not a huge fucking fire, obviously. But I think I've kind of made my point here, you know? We need to be focusing more on fire suppression. We need to be focusing more on fuels reduction. This whole this one time I was near Crater Lake in Oregon. I don't know if you guys know where that is. It's one of the 7 wonders of the world we have here, right here in Oregon. Pretty much concentrated fire in one area. Well, yeah, heat plus fire and fucking wind. Holy shit, man. You wouldn't believe how fucking fast fire can travel. It is actually insane. Crater Lake where the UFOs are, yeah. The UFOs go down to fucking whatever the island's called. And Alex Jones fucking, that's where he meditates. They bring him down on a fucking flying saucer, and he's like, he's right there, just comes down. Alex Jones sits there and meditates for 72 hours at a time, lives off his own body fat, and then leaves. It's a pretty good thing. Give us an apology for bad English, and I'll let you go with that spelling. Apology for bad English. I recommend that we forget Australia, and so the fire will forget it existed, and boom, no fire. Whoa, bro. Holy shit, bro. ALMAO is on fire today with the genius quotes, man. I might have to make individual memes out of just your quotes in my chat. Holy shit, man. Where do you come up with this shit? Do you just do acid all day? Like, do you just like fucking pop tabs of acid all weekend? And you come into my stream when you're just like peaking, right? Someone's gonna edit that as a fucking Nazi salute. Unreal. Why didn't I think that? Just forget about Australia. Yeah. And then it won't exist anymore. Right? Australia doesn't exist. Thank you, Merce, for doing your job. Yeah, because you can totally save all problems from avoiding them. Holy shit, what's wrong with this world, lol. Yeah, I mean, don't you avoid your problems? Like, come on. Let's get real here, folks. Okay? Okay? Looks like we got some pretty good clickbait going on. We have 61 playbacks so far. That's all right. We got 8 of you. Thank you guys so much for joining. Coming in, having a discussion with me. Saying hi to your boy. I didn't make a dedicated video this week. Life's happening, man. Life keeps happening and fucking just keeps fucking happening. It's crazy. I've been working like crazy this week. Acid is too weak. I used crushed M&Ms. And solve, not only save. That's actually interesting. That's an interesting way to think about it. Actually, how many times can I say actually? Right? You save your problems by trying to forget them too, right? Is that what the point you were trying to make? I enjoyed talking with you, and actually someone who cares about this world at least. Hey man, I'm here every week, trying to think of some clickbait title for people to click on. So, thank you for joining. Hey, It's good to talk. It's good to talk to fucking Canadian. I'm a big fan of you guys. Love Canadians. Give your nuts a tug, you tit fucker. Give your nuts a tug. Okay. Yeah, I enjoy talking to you. You know, if you're heading out or whatever, go ahead and hit that. Go ahead and hit that sub button if you want. I'm gonna keep going for a while here. So, I've got work in a couple hours. So, but I keep going at this for a little bit. Okay. So, Canada has the sticky BC bud. The sticky British Columbia bud. Hey, bud. Got that sticky icky, boys. Huh? Play some hockey and smoke some sticky icky, boys. Already did, but I'll be back, bud. Okay, bud. Okay, buddy. Okay, you tit fucker. Give your nuts a tug. Huh? Okay, we got a candle here, okay? This represents fire because there's fucking fire in here. Oh yeah, we have some good stuff. She got that good. She got that kush. Yeah, up there in Canada, man. You guys know how to fucking do it. You guys know how to, like... Okay, I've been watching a lot of Leonard Kenny, okay? So, you know, maybe I'm getting shit wrong here. I've known some Canadians. I've known some Canadians, and they're great people. Vote for me. I'm actually a Canadian. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Is this even a podcast? I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here fucking just talking. I guess that's what a podcast is. It's a guy sitting here talking. Me likey. Thank you for subscribing there, Tony. Appreciate it. It's good to have another friend on board. I just hope that she doesn't like a lot of people. I think that they sub and then they forget that they subbed, and then they see something I posted and they're like, "Who the fuck is this Nazi? Who the fuck is this sexist motherfucker on my feed?" Unsub. So, but those of you who stick around, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. God bless you. God bless you. Appreciate you. President Blank Review, American Sous Chef, and Zilk. Good guys. You're the good guys. One of those are right. Tony? Okay. Now I know your name. I have a cousin named Tawny. So, and it's spelled the same way. So I guess I know. Oh, ALMAO. Yeah. Can't forget that boy. Dat boy. I got a solid group of people here, man. You guys are a solid motherfucking group, man. If the apocalypse was happening. Wait. ALMAO. What did you just fucking say in my chat? Did you just say that Justin Truthful? Did you say that Justin Trudeau? Are you being ironic? I hope you're being ironic by saying Justin Trudeau is a good prime minister. Because Justin Trudeau is a fucking cuck. Okay, I'll be the first to say it. He's a little bitch, dude. He bends over backwards like that, man. See him. Okay, watch him meeting Donald Trump, dude. He's the most beta little fucking bitch in the world, and he's creepy, man. Watch your language. Hit a little too close to home there for you, Enzelk. Saying cuck. Justin Trudeau's a little cunt. Okay, watch your I'm gonna keep watching my language, but I'm gonna say very shit's lower than beta, dude. Yeah. He shits under betas. That's how. If he's fucking a beta, he's under the beta. Okay? He's the bottom below the beta. He's Omega. Yeah. Justin Trudeau is a little fucking cunt. And he's a good-looking guy. That's probably why he got fucking elected. But he knows nothing about policy. He knows nothing about fucking values. He doesn't have any of his own fucking he doesn't have any of his own fucking thoughts. Okay? He's all about virtue signaling bullshit, just like a lot of fucking people. Our prime minister is just no words. Just search up Boris Johnson. Bojo, bro. Bojo. Dude, I hear that Boris Johnson is the British Trump, basically. But he's a conservative. I mean, I don't know how conservative he is. Maybe he's a fucking psycho, but I hear he's quite the guy, the funny dude. Hey man, I don't like self-advertising, but can y'all check out my condoms? They're 23% off. And we got a new heroin and weed flavor on this week. Bro. That's insane. Anyway. Yeah, Justin Trudeau's a cunt. Bojo is a fucking psycho. We got a lot of psychos running the world right now, dudes. Okay? Freaking tough Bojo. There's a truck going around here with his face crossed out, and it's such an awesome shitty picture of him. Justin Trudeau, that is. That's hilarious. Top 10 things not to search up on Google. Number 1, Boris Johnson on zipline. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, one of my policies is to not search up shit that people tell me to search up on Google. Unless it has to do with, like, you know, aliens or whatever. I mean, there's, you know, I'm sure there's some pretty raunchy alien porn out there. So we're not gonna show that on this family-friendly channel here. Okay. That new fucking YouTube policy really made me nervous, man. I mean, it didn't make me nervous, but it made me think about, like, other channels that are, like, you know, I know for certain that my channel is not for kids, okay? They have this thing now where they're like, you have to say, like, is your shit for kids? And I'm like, no, there's no doubt in my mind that my channel, my content is not for children, okay? This is not a child-friendly channel. So, but it made me think, like, there's some channels that are, like, in between. It's like, oh, do children appear in your videos? Blah, blah, blah. You know, that kind of thing. So, I don't know why I'm talking about that now, but you know. Well, yeah, there's also number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. It's literally Boris Johnson on a zip line. Welcome, kids. Now fuck off, you little idiots. So anyway, I'm just gonna I'm gonna do the rest of the podcast in the Burger King foot lettuce voice. Dogs can't wear condoms. They have condoms on all the time, don't they? I think girl dogs can work. Okay, that's enough. That is enough. We went from cooking wallabies and koalas to dogs wearing condoms. Okay, we are in the prime of civilization. It's like, uh, what was it? Bill Gates, like back in the 80s, was like, I can't wait to see what people are going to be doing with computers in 30 years. Here's me talking about about dogs with condoms on, alien porn, like. Tony said, hey, Tony. So I just signed up to make Joey pouches and animal beds for the Australia wildfires. Good for you. Yeah, this shit's fucking brutal, man. I'm gonna look up some more shit about it. Australia. I want to actually look up a map, fire map, 2020, because there's fires every year. Holy damn! I wonder if that's actually accurate. As you can see right here, the entire continent is on fire. Wow, bro. Holy shit. Well, they make it, well, you know, they do make it look worse than it is. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's a pretty wide area, you know. I mean, I'm saying it's pretty brutal. So as I kind of knew, it's the eastern part of Australia, the eastern shores, probably because there's more vegetation over there. I have a kind of internet friend who lives near Perth, and they say that Perth has had like blacked out skies and shit. Like, yeah, they've had like, you know, raining ash as you usually would in a fire situation. But that's kind of a shitty map. Let's look and see if we can find some other ones. Oh shit! Hold up. Oh fuck! That was 2019. Fuck! God damn it! They always get you with the clickbait, man. Just like me on this fucking stream. They always fucking get you. As you can see, fucking Australia is purple. That's how hot it is. It's burning blue because it's so fucking hot there. Okay. So, what is this? Where are the bushfires, mate? Okay, this is on the 3rd. So it's the 11th now. Australia wildfire map. Hopefully there's sound here. Okay. Where are the bushfires? Are there fires in Sydney? Fire spread. Well, this is on the 3rd, though. Oh, wait. Saturday, January 11th? Oh, it's just telling me what the date is, you fucking idiot. Wildfires continue to burn through the southeast of New South Wales, with fatalities recorded during evacuations. According to the Associated Press, 4 people in the state have died in New South Wales in their cars as they made late attempts to flee the affected areas. The State Fire Service Deputy Commissioner Rob Rogers has urged people to not wait to leave, saying, if you're in those areas, well, we put those maps out, do not be there, you fucking idiots. That's what he said. That's a direct quote. Ask people to take the situation seriously. Yeah. It's like, mate, it's like this. Yeah, the fire's it's not that big of a deal, mate. Hey, I'm not on fire, so what's the big deal, buddy? So an emergency warning has also been released for the Westbrook Road. This is on the 3rd, so it's not going to be accurate information. According to the NSW-RFS, the fire is currently over 131,000 hectares inside, whatever the fuck that means. It is marked as out of control. The fire is burning south of the Snowy Mountains Highway near Cunnamulla, Kunt Mama and Cunt Mother in Lauren Hill toward Talbingo. Fucking Australians, learn how to use the English language, okay? This is getting ridiculous. People in this area are being advised to leave today, especially if they're in the Batlow North Wandalga. Whatever the fuck that is. West of Blowering Dam. Blowering Dam. The alert also says that if people are in the Batlow and surrounding areas, it is too late for them to leave, and they should seek shelter as the fire approaches. Okay, so we have... Is there like a... God, there's so many fucking pop-ups on this shit, dude. This is insane. What? Damn, chat's going nuts. Chat. Check it out, fam. We got tampons, too, to just solid steel poles that we're working on it. He's trying to figure out how to make tampons. Okay, so we have a very intelligent crowd in the chat. For those threatened by the fire... Holy shit, what just happened? The following advice applies. Do not be in the path of the fire. Seems pretty obvious, but... More sparks. Oi. Oi. Like, shut the fuck up. Okay, you guys are going nuts. Holy shit, dude. This video watching the end, but here's what was on NPC News. What the fuck? You guys are going nuts. Australia is at least one football field large, and you can't prove me wrong. I can't bring trusty pink gorilla with blood for my website to measure. Holy shit, you guys are going nuts. Okay. As of Thursday morning, the campfire... Yeah, that was from the campfire. Yeah, which has killed 56 people and destroyed the city of Paradise, has burned 142,000 acres, equivalent to 107,000 football fields for about 10 Manhattans. Yeah, the campfire, that was in California, in Paradise, California. That was a couple of years ago. There was a story from the... What was it, the Washington Post or something, that this guy wrote up that I actually wanted to read on here. But it takes like an hour to read. But it's really well written and addresses the problem of fire suppression and lack of basically stewardship of the land. Lack of fuels reduction, shit like that. They call it, old firefighters, you'll hear this term if you hang around them, you'll hear the term Tinder bundle. And that's what you get when you let a bunch of vegetation grow really close together and then die, basically fighting for survival. And so you have a very dry pocket of fuel in a wooded area. So and it's called a tinder bundle because what do you do with a fucking tinder bundle? You bundle it together. It's a bunch of dry fuel, and that's optimal for fire to start. You know, it's just a larger scale. Add 40-mile-an-hour winds to that. You know, add a fucking, I don't know, what's the fucking temperature? What's the Celsius? Add a fucking 50-degree Celsius day in Australia with a bunch of wind to that fucking mixture. What are you doing when you have a Tinder bundle? You fucking you get it. You get your fucking source in there. You start a little bit of it, and you fucking blow on it. Okay. When you're out in the desert, It's fucking, dude. Shit's gonna happen, okay? Enzilk, I'm gonna go. I am tired as fuck, dude. Thanks for hanging out, man. Drop a like, fucking whatever, whatever you're gonna do. Same fam as 4 a.m. right now. I gotta go. Okay, boys. Hey, thanks a lot, guys, for coming in, bringing some laughs. Appreciate it. Have a fucking great night, morning. Go get some fucking sleep, you little cunts. Okay. American Sous Chef says Beavis says fire. Fire. I need TV for my bunghole. Okay, jokes aside, this fire is pretty serious. We should get some firefighters up there. Okay, bro. Okay, dude. Thanks for the fucking pearl of wisdom there. So who do we have left here? Huh? We still got some boys and girls up in this chat. Yeah, that was the campfire. So let me look up some more shit here. Let me look up some more shit, okay? Australia fire update. I don't want images, I want all. Sydney Opera House display features images of heroes of the bushfires. It's pretty cool that they project up these warriors out there fighting the good fight. Okay, where I was going with that was 2 minutes in. Wait, what? 2 minutes in NSW bushfires. 9 News Australia. Oh, YouTube can't post a link. Huh. What's the title of the video? I can look it up. Disinformation and lies are spreading faster than Australia's bushfires. Okay, let's take a look at that. The Guardian. The Guardian. Okay. So, reputable news source, The Guardian. Social media claims that an arson epidemic and obstructive environmentalists have infected mainstream reporting of the bushfire crisis. Okay, I will look that up in a second. Lives have spread faster. They've ranged from exaggerated to outrageous. One conspiracy bizarrely claims bushfires have been lit to clear a path for high-speed rail down Australia's east coast. Others baselessly claim Islamic State is instructing its followers to wage war on the country with fire, that Chinese billionaires are using lasers to clear the path for new cities, or that eco-terrorists are trying to spur action on climate change by manufacturing a catastrophe. All those things are kind of nuts, but okay. Okay, boys. American Sous Chef says, I just smoked a hoodie and launched backwards off my roof, went through the base basketball hoop, and stuck the landing. Perfect 9.3. Man, I'm proud of you, dude. Good job. He's further perfecting his jumping off the roof backwards skills and has made it through the basketball hoop. He must be a skinny boy. Accompany these laughable mistruths, though, are more dangerous distortions. They are ones that being used to deflect the climate change role in creating longer, more severe fire seasons. Well, we've already gone over that. Climate change doesn't really have anything to do with the amount of fire, the intensity of these fires. They're the ones being used to deflect climate change. Two pieces of information standing out from the rest: that arson emergency rather than climate change is behind the bushfires, and that greenies are preventing firefighters from reducing fuel loads in the Australian bush. That's actually true. That is actually true. I wouldn't call them greenies because that's a fucking Australian boomer term. But that is a huge factor in it. Okay. Reducing fuels. If you reduce fuels, fire has nowhere to go. Fact. And facts don't care about your feelings. These are facts. Let me copy, mate, copy, and paste into YouTube. Into my YouTube. Now you're gonna see like what I fucking look at. 9 News Australia. I want to make sure that I have my levels correct before I blow your goddamn fucking eardrums out. So we're going 2 minutes in. She's making a point with us, so I'm going with it. Okay, I don't care about your fucking drone, dude.
We begin with breaking news in the CBD, where thousands of climate change protesters are gathered and ready to march. Major roads have been closed, so let's go straight to
that northwesterly direction, and some fires burning around the town of Adaminaby did break containment lines today, and crews have been very busy attending to those spot fires. Several of these alpine snowy mountains fires at Sphere have joined up today, creating yet another mega blaze in our state. But a lot of work has also been going into protecting our ski fields, with air tankers putting in lines of retardant in and around Charlotte Pass and also Perisher. That southerly that we're all waiting for is expected to hit this area in the next couple of hours.
Why don't they just say acres?
Pearl, thank you. Now let's go to the RFS headquarters, and reporter Tiffany Genders joins us live. Tiffany, do we know how that fire near Coonabarabran started?
Yeah, Jane, that bushfire is new, and it was likely sparked by lightning. Right now, it is burning.
She looks like a fucking dingo, bro.
Close to some rural properties just north of Coonabarabran, forcing the closure of the Newell Highway. Now, as you said, another fresh blaze broke out in the Blue Mountains this afternoon near Falcon Bridge.
Is this today?
The good news is that is very remote. So at the moment, no current threat to any homes. Look, touch wood, today has not escalated to the same level as we saw last Saturday and on New Year's Eve.
She's a looker.
Increased activity seems to be contained, or should I say,
she's a ripper, mate.
To the predictive charts, so it's burning within those prediction zone areas. But we've still got many hours to go.
Struck by lightning.
Right now, there are 10 bushfires burning at watch and act alert. So, Jane, we're not out of the woods just yet.
No, certainly not. Tiffany Genders.
She's a looker. Did you guys? Oh, she's a hooker.
Fighting these fires from the sky can be dangerous, even for the most experienced of pilots. Lockie Onslow making a lucky escape when his chopper plunged into a dam in the middle of a South Coast fire zone.
Plunged into a vagina.
They'll have to call him Lucky Onslow after this. Lockie Onslow, so close to losing his life when
fell
his
into a
Lucy
giant vagina in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the bush.
Afternoon.
Yeah, water bucketing in Lucy, which is our UH1.
Oh,
The 47-year-old had been water bombing the Clyde Mountain Fine
bomb your water,
when
bitch.
He crashed while refilling. The experienced pilot suffered
the
shoulder,
Sheila
back
is,
and ankle injuries,
I know she is.
managed to
She's
swim to shore.
He's doing okay, and there's no serious injuries as a result
She's
of that.
She's a right looker.
He's the director of Fleet Helicopters in Armidale and has helped fight fires for more than 20
Okay, so this guy
years.
fucking, his thing caught and he fell into water. Okay, anyway. So we have the fire is over 500,000 football fields, buddy. Okay. And he just got a little bit too overzealous on the controls there and auto-rotated straight into a giant vagina in the middle of the bush, mate. They turned comments off. What a bunch of cunts, dude. Ugh. I hate it when people do that. There'd be some funny shit going on in there if they didn't shut comments off. Okay, so yeah, Australia wildfires affected almost 500 million animals. Old. So, anyway, we got a fire. Just to let you guys know, there's a fire in Australia. So, yeah. I would say... Okay, so... There's a lot of... The thing about... I think one of the big things... The big takeaways from... hearing about fire on the media and not directly from, like... What the fuck is that on my nose? Bushfire equal fire crotch. Yeah. Just... Bushfire just means... a redhead. That's all it is. Fire crotch. I think the big takeaway here is never trust what the media says about anything. Okay? I'm not the media. I'm just a guy who put together a fucking show in his basement with 2 computers. Like what was happening with the fires just a little while ago. There was a fire that was, let's see, a couple years ago now. There was a fire that was really close to the neighborhood I grew up in the woods. And the media was sensationalizing it. They were trying to get clicks. That's what they're in for, man. That's what that's what news people are. That's their main thing that they're in for. Okay, they're trying to get clicks. So they made it seem like my entire home neighborhood was gone. Okay. When the fire was nowhere near it. It was like kind of close, kind of. Could it have gone up and burned my mom's house down? Sure. But it was like actually really far from that. A lot of green vegetation, a lot of relatively healthy forests, but also a lot of firefighters fighting it. Anyway. But it goes both ways, you know. They can sensationalize it any way they want because that's how they get traffic on their sites. So they can say all they want that, you know, like they were saying on The Guardian, which is not reputable in my opinion. They can say all they want that it's caused by climate change and that lack of fuels reduction is a conspiracy theory, as they put it. That's not going to change the facts, you know? The fact is that these fires are being caused mainly by lack of fuel reduction, okay? Don't get it twisted. Do people have a large part in that? Yeah, obviously. That's the literally main reason. Before people were around, it wasn't even that big of a deal. It wasn't even a big deal. No one, it's not like there was people around to care. 1 billion animals die in Australia, they say. Or whatever. Nature doesn't care. Nature doesn't give a shit. There's been mega fires for centuries, for millennia, for billions of years. And there's been extinction events since the beginning of time. It sucks that it happens, It sucks when there's a bunch of people that die and a bunch of animals. I think about the farm animals that are affected, that can't get out of their pens. You know, I love dogs and cats and shit, and that sucks when they die because of a fire that could have been easily prevented by at least fucking keeping a house fire safe. You know, it really doesn't take that much in a lot of cases to make an area fire safe. It just, you know, maybe a few tanks of gas and the chainsaw and a nice, like, I like doing brush work, you know. I did it a lot through my teens. I was doing a lot of brush work. Yes, the kangaroos and the fences. We are killing our Earth. There is a hole in our atmosphere ring protecting the Earth. The ozone layer are slowly dissipating as well. Yeah. I don't know if we're killing the Earth. I wouldn't say that the Earth has not been through worse. It's just my opinion. But I wouldn't say the Earth has been through anywhere near. Okay. Anyway, I'm contradicting myself here. I'm contradicting my own opinion. I would say that the Earth has been through much worse. That's what I'm trying to say, because I'm a fucking idiot. And I can't speak words. Than us. Than anything that we could do to it. You know? But that's just me. But as we advance, okay. And if you're talking about nuclear war or whatever, I mean, we could potentially... I just don't know if we have that much of a say in how, like, the planet can destroy itself. I think that this Earth is special because it's already been through so much. I mean, it's been floating... Wait, did you just say the Earth has been here for trillions of years? Maybe I want to rethink that one, brother. In our short time, we kill it. Yeah, humans have only been here for, like, that long. Not just our short time, what it has already been through as well. I think the Earth has already, like, died and reborn many times. I mean, you know, most species, as amazing as humans are, humans may not last, you know? We may not be around forever. The dinosaurs, it only took a fucking meteor to kill them, allegedly. It's an interesting thing to think about, man. You know, the Earth, like, they say that we've already had several extinction events as humans. I believe that there's literature talking about how humans, I think, got down to an estimated, like, 20,000 at one point, which is a mass extinction event. But now there's, you know, what is it? Almost 8 billion of us now. And people, you know, I don't know. There's, like, nihilists that go on and say that humans are a cancer. I used to think that way. That humans are a cancer and that whatever. But we need people. Like, we need the minds like that kid that invented that machine that sucks trash out of the water. You know? We need more people. Because the more people there are, the more geniuses there are going to be that are going to help us figure all this shit out, boys. You know? Yeah. it's interesting to think about, though. Like, are we killing the Earth, or is the Earth going to kill us, you know? If we are a disease, like some people say, maybe the Earth is just turning up the knob a little bit. Maybe it's, you know, if we are a disease, maybe it's just going to induce a fever. Maybe the global warming is just a fever. And it'll just fucking, like, as soon as the fever gets up to a certain point, the fucking antibodies will come fucking burrowing out of the ground and eat us. More of the kind souls, yes. Takes all kinds to make the world go round, yes. I'm glad we agree on that. Like, that we're able to sit here on other ends of the earth, basically, and talk about this shit. I think that's pretty cool, right? Humans have done some amazing things. I don't buy that, I might get shit for this too, but, you talk about a capitalist society, and like some people are like, oh my God, capitalism is the worst thing ever. But it's actually, well, for one, it's gotten the most people ever in history out of abject poverty, and it's also helped the planet a lot. And to think that people who have businesses, corporations, whatever, aren't paying attention to the impact, at least in a marginal amount, it would be naive to think that way, in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinion. It's like, I used to be in the logging industry, and you have to take trees out to make money, right? To stimulate the economy, all that shit. And there's a overwhelming number of people in the logging industry that see the dangers of, say, clear cutting, which is buying a smaller timber sale and taking out every single tree on it because of the price, because of the increased price of timber sales. So you get a lower number for a higher amount of product, basically. But you kill, like, you take out all the trees. And then the fucked up thing that happens, and the problem that we have here in the US and Canada with timber, is we do these clear cuts. It's a vicious cycle, okay? So we have these clear cuts, and people are wising up to this shit too, people are definitely wising up to this, and I think hopefully in the future we're taking measures to do forestry a little bit smarter. There's been some really dumb ways that people have done forestry in the past 30 years, 40 years, such as, like I was about to say, like what Tony was saying here, with replanting. So a lot of what people do is they'll do a clear cut, and then they'll replant a bunch of saplings on the thing. That it's actually I don't know about up there, but it's law here to replant. But the problem with the replant is a lot of people cut corners, and they get a common cheap breed of tree. Is that right? Breed? Type of tree. And they plant them super close together, and then they grow for 20 years. And they're way too close together. And what does that create? Like I was saying, a tinder bundle. So you have all these fucking trees so close together. Way of forest, you're not allowed to cut in it. It's too bad, depending on who you ask. But the problem is some don't obey that law. Obey to that law. Well, some trees should be cut out. Like the point I'm trying to make is that these trees are too close together, and they're competing for survival, and a lot of them die, and they create a tinder bundle, which is easy fuel for a fire to come through. Combine that with properties close to that area. Later, you have those replants, and then people buy land that these companies sell off, and there's houses put into the mix now of those logged areas that have replant. Some of them they just relogged them after 25, 30 years or whatever. You add houses into there, and if a fire comes through, a lot of people, like I was saying earlier, a lot of people aren't fucking, a lot of people aren't, what am I trying to say? Aren't keeping up their properties. They're not keeping up with fire safety. They're not cutting out trees that are, like, basically obeying like stewardship of a forest. So you have a larger tree that is competing with a smaller tree for survival. You cut out that smaller tree, and it makes it so where there's fuel not close together, the trees aren't combating each other for survival, and you have a lot of nice space between them. And when the trees get bigger and more healthy, that shades the bottom layer of the ground, and keeps it from developing too much brush, because brush likes sun. I'm from rural, colder areas. Okay. So that's kind of an overview of how it's been how it's worked here. In Oregon, there's a lot of spots where that's an issue, or that's a thing that's that we're dealing with. So, but yes, on wide span, you're right. Yeah. It's just I don't know anything about the terrain in Australia, but I know that's an issue. That's an issue too. I know a lot of us want all of the vegetation to survive. We want everything, we want the forest to do its own thing, whatever. I get that. But like before people were here to steward the land or whatever, the fires would just burn. They would just keep burning and burning and burning, and the forests would keep themselves up, for eons or whatever it was. So, but when fucking people are kind of a different animal. We like to build our houses. We like to be part of the land. We like to, I don't know. People are very demanding, I guess. Not necessarily a bad thing. We're kind of a special thing. Well, gumbats, when they extinct, that will pollinate the tree. What will pollinate the trees? Bruh. The owls pollinate the trees. They're like fucking bees with talons. Can you imagine? That'd be nuts. Oh shit, man. Losing steam. I gotta go soon. Gotta go off to work here in a little bit. So, gotta take the dog out one more time. Gotta go fucking eat something. Head off to work. So, I'd like to thank everybody for, tuning in. Saying hello to you, boy. Out here. We had, let's see. We had a peak of, I think, let's see, how many? We had 11 people come in today. That was good. It's good to see all those good folks coming in, saying hello, peeking in the door at me, making jokes about fucking burning animals, having a laugh with you, with my little memer friends here, making friends with Canadians. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for coming in and joining the discussion. It was a good one today, and I hope to see y'all next week. I'm gonna be. I don't know. I still need to do the Russian life simulator game on here. I'm gonna be doing that definitely on the YouTube because it's gonna be funny as fuck. But this is not just a streaming channel, even though sometimes I just stream because it's content. It's easier to get it out. But I do have dedicated videos that I make. I try to make, I try to get at least one dedicated video out a week. Sometimes it just doesn't happen, and I just do a podcast or stream, whatever. So, either way, you guys are awesome. Fucking love you. Definitely would like to talk again. Yeah. Usually every Saturday. Yep. We are here every Saturday usually, unless it's a Thursday or a Friday. I'm trying to do game streams on Sundays, so maybe we'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. Have a good one at work, all the way from Canada. You have a fucking great day there, Tony. It's good to meet you. Good to talk to you. You seem like a well-rounded and smart individual. And it was good to talk about fire science and shit with you guys. There are some things that I know about all of that, and it's good to talk about it, discuss what seasoning we would use on wallabies, all that good fun shit. So, thank you. Let's go over who came in today. I have to scroll up a lot because the chat was active, and I really appreciate that. American Sous Chef, Enzilk, of course, Fortnite Mers, my moderator. LMAO with his just insanity in the chat. Tony Marie Rosalie, thank you. President Blank Review, my boy coming in. Who else? We had, I think that's about it with the people that came in and said hello. There's the boomer earlier. Who was the boomer that came in and tried to fuck it up for everybody? Had the same color writing. Lone Wolf? Yeah. The person that tried to heckle me basically. So that was fun, shitting on that person. Anyway, you cunts. I'm trying to pump out a cooking video at least this week. OMG, you said my middle name right. Marie, yes. Ugh, why would you say Mary? Ugh. Tony Marie. That's great. That's a beautiful name. Anyway. Cooking video, maybe another monologue video, whatever. You know how it goes with me. It's super sporadic. You never know what I'm going to post, okay? So, off to work, my friends. And I will see you later. And remember, have a great fucking day. Keep your bitches out of the kitchen. And I will see you in the next one. Okay? Goodbye. Bye-bye. Love you.